There was some time when I was around 5 years old. I was riding in the car. My dad was driving. It's my whole family, and I was on the left hand side behind the driver, my dad, and I was resting my head up against the glass window, listening to the sounds of the road and modeling them in my way in graphs that matched the vibrations that my head was feeling as I was banging against the glass. And I like that. I find that relaxing somehow to sort of sense things in different ways. And my eyes were shut and I was very tired. I was falling asleep. And I heard a sound that I'd never heard before. It didn't sound like anything I'd ever heard before, a new sound. So I opened my eyes and there was a truck, a tow truck next to us, and it had a metal chain hanging off the back of it that was like dangling on the ground and bouncing around. And it was at night, and this chain, it was a big, heavy chain, and this chain was making red sparks, and the chain was swinging around on the road, and it was just sparks. And I was watching it, listening to the sound it made as it rubbed, and also the light that came off it when it rubbed. And I understood that when things rub against each other, they make light. And I had seen that color before, like in candles and fire. So I knew, well, I had an idea that it was hot. And so I was like, when things rub against each other, they turn red and they are hot. And then I fell back asleep. And the next day, we were in a grocery store, and I was watching a couple. They were arguing at the checkout counter over something, and I was watching them, and I made the images and patterns I see when I hear words turn red as I was watching them, because I was representing friction, the friction of their communication. And that was the first time I started color coding, uh, words that have like either tone or affect, inflection, cadence in different ways to try to add some nuances to the ideas in a way that I can visually understand.